Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 75. Um, Today, I'll be doing a ranking of the albums from Judas Priest. A lot of people have been asking for it, not necessarily on the channel itself, but in person or text messages and all that. So you know what? I'm like, okay, it's a long one because it's sometimes with longer ones I tend to put them off to another day, and then of course I chose the day that I work my 1 to 9 shift, so I'll be pretty tired, but whatever, I'll get through this and it'll be fun. And of course, as per usual, it's not going to be a typical ranking. Like you'll see some of my choices are like, what the fuck is that doing so low, or what the fuck is that doing so high? You know what? It's musical tastes. I like what I like. I make no apologies for it. And there you go. If you want to chime in, of course, well, the comments are below. Before we start, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe and tell your friends. So on that note, let's go on with the ranking of the discography of one of my better bands out there, Judas Priest. So they have 18 albums. I'm going to start off with my least favorite. This was not really a big shock, but I'll put Rock-A-Rolla as my least favorite, number 18. I mean, what the hell? Where are the song titles here? Jesus Christ, this is small. One for the Road's not bad. Rock-A-Rolla is my favorite song on the album, but I remember seeing Rob Halford live, a solo, I'd say maybe 8 years ago, maybe. And he played Never Satisfied, and me and my friend Steph were like, the fuck is this song from? Just show you, I hardly ever listen to this one here. Obviously, it's a band finding their sound, or trying to find their sound here. So, number 18, Rock-A-Rolla. Number 17, maybe a little of a shock, but whatever. Redeemer of Souls. When I bought this, I was like, ugh. I just find there's nothing. It's not that it's bad, it's just uninspired. I mean, Dragonaut was good. The rest is just there, you know? Like, this one, I hardly ever play this one here. So I have nothing else really to say. Nothing stands out. Nothing's bad either. Just nothing really stands out for this one. So Judas Priest, Redeemer of Souls. I believe this was the first one starring Richie Faulkner, who replaced K.K. Downing. So anyway, number 17, Redeemer of Souls. Now the next one. This one will be coming will be a shock. But first a shot, because I'm like, here comes the bad comments. Number 16. Sorry, but this album does nothing for me. Except for one song. Sad Wings of Destiny. Sorry, 2 songs. Victim of Changes, of course, I like very much. The Ripper, I like very much also. The rest, I couldn't even sing you these songs. It's too dark. It's, again, I didn't. When I first started listening to Priest was that Metalworks. Well, of course, the few videos also I saw in the Power Hour at the time. But it was that Metalworks Greatest Hits. I was like, my God, this is so good. So that's when I started buying the whole discography. And I guess when I came to this album, I was like, nah, it's, maybe if I grew up on it, I don't know. But number 16 to me is Sad Wings of Destiny. I know it's considered by a lot their best, if not one of the top 5 anyway. But I never play this. I'm sorry. So Sad Wings of Destiny, number 16. Number 15, now I guess some people may agree with this, I think is their weaker ones of the 80s, would be Point of Entry. As much as I love Heading Out to the Highway, And Desert Plains. That is a song. I love that song. The rest is just pop heavy metal, I guess. Pop heavy metal? Yeah. There's still some. I like these songs. The bonus track on the remaster Thunder Road is probably the best bonus track that they came out when they did these remasters here. I love Thunder Road a lot. But like I said, You Say Yes is kind of dumb. Troubleshooter's kind of dumb. It's not a bad album. It's not a bad album. It's not another one that I go to right away, but there's a lot. Like I said, there's at least 3 really, really good songs that I really like from this album here. So number 15, I'm putting Point of Entry. By the way, what is this? Is this like a highway made out of paper from a dot matrix? Like, look at it and you tell me. I like better the original cover. I don't know why this is what it is there, but next one, number 14. Sorry, David, but I'm putting Jugulator here as number 14. Now, it's too heavy for me. It was too much of a change, and there'll be more, and I'll explain more with 2 other albums that are not close there. But when I heard the song Jugulator, I was like, okay, whoa, the Matar. But I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Cathedral Spires is by far the best song they've done since Love Bites. Like I love that song that much. It's that good. Anyway, maybe not Love Bites there, not that far, but depends on your taste there. But Cathedral Spires is a song and a half. It's one of those epic songs, and it's worth the price of admission. I also love Bullet Train. That was like dig 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 dig. The Ride. I love the Ride is my favorite symbol. Not cymbal, but cymbal on the drum there. So and I guess what was the Burning Hell's Passable? The rest is just like Decapitate, Death Row, Dead Meat, Bloodstained. I'm like brain dead. Come on, guys, a little bit more cheery up here. Cheery upper, I guess, whatever. Anyway, number 14, Jugulator. Ripper does have a great voice. I'm not dissing Ripper at all. It's the songs themselves that I'm like, yeah. So, Jugulator, number 14. Number 13, the comeback of Rob Halford after the Ripper Owens, I guess, failed experiment, depending on your point of view. I saw this tour, loved the tour, but it's just, as a comeback record, it's like Kiss Psycho Circus, you know, it's good, but could have been better. I do like Judas Rising is good. Deal with the Devil's not bad. Revolution's a good song. Eulogy. Okay, musically, I like Loch Ness. I'm not going to apologize for that. Musically, I do like the song Loch Ness. The melody of the words, I do like it. It's just a dumb subject to make a song about there. But I do like the song a lot. It's probably my favorite of the album, believe it or not. Loch Ness. Loch Ness, confess. Na, na, na. I don't know the word. I'm not a lyrics guy there. But I like the song a lot. I'm not apologizing for that either. That is my favorite song of the album. Dumb subject. Let's have another cheers here. Next up, number 12. Some people may be like, that's a little low. It's a little low with an explanation. Hellbent for Leather. Or, actually, this one's called Killing Machine. Whoa, okay. Anyway, we all know in the UK this was called Killing Machine. In the U.S. or North America, it was called Hellbent for Leather. Whatever. As good of, like, the songs on, the great songs on this are fucking great. The bad songs on this are fucking bad. Delivering the Goods is one of the great songs. Rock Forever and Evening Star, bleh, no. Hellbent for Leather is a great song. Take on the World, that and United, I'm like, no. They're catchy as fuck, but it's like those bad earworms. Burn It Up's good. The Green Manalishi and a Two-Pronged Crown. One, if not one of the top 5 best covers ever made. I remember we were in my car listening to, I guess at the time, Unleashed in the East. And my friend Concert Steffi was like, man, that's a good song. And it was Green Manalishi. I remember the stupidest details. But, or unimportant trivia, I'm in the master of unimportant trivia. But you had like the Green Manalishi and a Two-Pronged Crown. Great, great cover. Not dissing the Fleetwood Mac version there, which, well, anyway. Killing Machine. Before the Dawn's a good ballad, but I'm going to get to the best ballad. Hopefully I didn't get past it. Anyway, I'll tell you guys what my favorite Judas Priest ballad is when we get to that. Just gotta remember, right now I got a blank. I'm like, what the fuck? I was preparing the episode. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta talk about that song. And right now I get a blank about my favorite. Oh yeah, okay. Now I'm looking at my list. I'm like, I know exactly what song. Okay, never mind. Phew. All right, number 11. Demolition. Much better effort than Jugulator. The songs are better. People complain about this, like a little bit of synthesizer guitar. But Machine Man, that's a great song. One on One, that's a great song. Feed on Me, another great song right there. There's a lot more great songs off this second and last Tim Ripper Owens experiment, I guess, if you want to call it there, but explicit lyrics. But yeah, anyway, cheap cover, but you know what? I don't really care about the covers, to be honest there. So number 11, I'm putting Demolition. Number 10. Some people are like, why is that one so high? You know what? I grew up on this album, and this is kind of where I started knowing about them. Turbo. I know every friggin' song by heart, pretty much there. Turbo Lover, Locked In, Private Property, Parental Guidance. We don't need no. That one there. Rock You All Around the World. That's probably my least favorite of the album there. Out in the Cold. That's a fucking good song. I don't care what you say. Hot for Love is good. Reckless is good too. Maybe it's a how do you call that there? I'll get the term anyway there. Guilty pleasure. That's it. But you know what? A good album is a good album. Whether they're supposed to be heavy or not heavy or whatnot. The songs work on this. But you know me, I like my hair metal anyway, so great song right here. So number 10, I'm putting Turbo. 9. Okay, this one is... I would have probably put this one lower. But I just couldn't deal with the criticism from the comments. I'm just joking. But Painkiller, number 9. I still remember... Okay, I'm going to have a drink before I talk about this one here. There we go. I still remember in high school, the next day, like, a lot of the time we watched Power Hour on Thursdays. On the Friday, the next day, we'd all talked about what we saw the day before on the Power Hour. And I remember watching the Power Hour and seeing the first video for Painkiller being Painkiller. And I was like, and I'm like, no. At first, I fucking hated the song. It was way too heavy. Way too heavy. I've grown to like the song a lot more. Okay, I do like the song now. Don't get me wrong. But nothing is as good as the song Painkiller. Maybe A Touch of Evil. And my favorite track of the album is One Shot at Glory. The rest I find is just baby material. Leather Rebel, All Guns Blazing, Hell Patrol, Metal Meltdown, Nightcrawler. I'm like, come on, guys. This grade 5 student could have come up with better time. It's a little like the Jugulator one there. Just Jugulator one's just gross. This one's just baby. So that's my opinion on Painkiller. I do like the song Painkiller. I do like A Touch of Evil. That's a great song. And my favorite song is One Shot at Glory. I guess that's how I like my Priest. So there you go. Number 9, Painkiller. No apologies. Number 8, I'm different format because I bought this on vinyl only. Firepower. Man, this was surprising. Surprisingly very good. I saw this tour. Great show. My God, Firepower is great. Lightning Strike, as dumb as the title is, and again, it's like almost like Painkiller. Great song. I love that song. Which one did I like a lot there? Flamethrower. There's this really odd little riff in there. What was that other one? A Spectre. That's another great one too. I like this record a lot. This was surprisingly... Not that I was expecting crap. I was surprised at how fresh and really good this album was. So, number... Sorry. Maybe too many drinks. I was just surprised at how fresh and really good this one. So, Judas Priest, Firepower. I'm putting this my 8th favorite. And that cover is actually pretty fucking cool. It screams Firepower. Of the title and the album art, I think is great. It's a little embossed too, which I like on the vinyl there, the vinyl cover. So, you know, I'm gonna have a double shot because for what's coming next. All right. Number 7. Nostradamus. This is probably considered their worst album by a lot of people. You know what? I don't fucking care. I like this album a lot. It's one of those albums. Okay, like I've talked about this album on my channel before. I forget which episode. One episode with my friend David there. Take off all those dumb introductions, first of all. And my friend Steph actually did that. He said it was actually not bad of an album. But you know what? I listened to this. It's something different. It's Priest. It sounds like Priest. No problem. I'm not going to tell you give it a chance. I'm sure most of you. But I first heard it. I was like, yeah, it's good. And then you listen to it as a whole. I find it's not an album I want to listen to song number 3 or this. It's got to be, you got to listen to it as a whole. And it's like I know it's a concept album there. And actually it works like that. You listen to it as a whole. And I don't know, man. I don't understand why people don't like it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I didn't bother asking, to be honest. Why don't you like it? I don't know why I like it so much. I love this album, actually. I make no apologies from loving it. I'm letting the world know. But I told you guys this wasn't a normal album ranking for this this band. I like my Priest a little oddly, I guess. But it is what it is. Nostradamus by Judas Priest, number 7. I wish I would have seen the show live there. But now Priest, I don't care if you're seeing this episode. I don't care if people like it. I do love this. I hope you don't disown it. That's all I'm saying. Number 6. So some people will say, well, you put Painkiller so low. Why is this one so high? Ram It Down. This has aged very well, I find. The first... So, side 1 of this one, compared to side 1 of Painkiller, side 1 of this kicks ass. Side 1 and an extra song. So, Ram It Down, actually, it's my least favorite song of side 1. Heavy metal, dumb subject again, but love, again, great song. Love Zone, great song. Come and Get It, again, dumb title. Fuck, I love this song. Heart as Iron, Sharp as Steel, that one there. Fuck. And Blood Red Skies, come on, man, that is friggin' a song and a half right there. The only one I don't like, to be honest, is Monster of Rock. That's Monsters of Rock. I'm like, yeah. And Johnny Be Good, I find it's a great cover. Not in the same realm as the Green Manalishi, obviously there, but side A, man, is a perfect side for me. I'm sorry. And at the time, I remember just going, yeah, like, I guess Priest were like kind of meh. Not the in band anymore when this came out. So when I heard it, or when I bought it, when I bought that Metalworks album, I was like, they had Ram It Down, I remember, and Blood Red Skies, and I was like, fuck, that's a great song. Blood Red Skies, man. It's great. Anyway, number 6, Ram It Down. All right. Number 5. It's a typical choice, I guess. Screaming for Vengeance. As it's like, well, the Hellion, Electric Eye, Riding on the Wind's not bad. Bloodstone, I friggin' love. Take These Chains, Pain and Pleasure, it's okay. Screaming for Vengeance is great. You've Got Another Thing Coming. You know what? I don't care. I fucking love that song. But say what you want. I still love the song. Fever's okay. Devil's Child. I love that song. So you know what? It's like a little bit like Hellbent for Leather. The great songs on this are really great. And the bad songs, well, I mean, they're good. But to me, the ones that I love is Bloodstone and Devil's Child. When I first heard those on the Metalworks, I was like, how come I never heard these songs before? And then, so yeah, Screaming for Vengeance for me, number 5. Ooh, yap. Number 4. When I was doing my ranking, I was like, do I put this one higher or lower? I've listened to this album way too much. Like, enough that I haven't listened to it in such a long time because I'm sick and tired of most of the songs on this. I'm putting British Steel as number 4. Rapid Fire, love the song. Metal Gods, I like the song. Borderline love. Breaking the Law, I'm like, if I never hear that song again, I'm gonna be okay. Great song, love the song. It's like, I enough. I've heard it way too many times. Grinder is dumb but great. United, that's the other fucking song there, the earworm that I... You Don't Have to Be Old to Be Wise, I love. Living After Midnight, I'm not tired of hearing that song. I don't know. I still love that song. They can play it live as much as they want. I'd rather hear Living After Midnight before Breaking the Law. The Rage is good. Doom, doom, doom. That's one of those bass riffs that I learned to play on the bass here. And Steeler, I love that song too. That's a great ending. So, as much as some of these songs I'm tired of hearing, you know, you got to give credit where credit is due. Number 4, I am putting British Steel. No apologies. Number 3. So now we're at the top 3 albums here. So I'm surprised this one for me first. I was a little bit more ballsy on that one. I'm like, let's ting the crap out of that one. Okay, Stained Class. Oh, me. Sorry. Well, there you go. There's the... here I am just reading the fucking album out loud. Number 3, Stained Class. Surprise! Exciter. Stand fight for Exciter. That one. White Heat, Red Hot. Better By You, Better Than Me. If you don't know the story, look it up. Apparently it's got hidden messages which will cause your kids to kill themselves. They were found not guilty. That's all I'm going to have to say about that. Stained Class, another great song. Invader. Saints in Hell, I remember they played that song. Was that? Yeah, that one. Saints in Hell, they played that song when they did the Firepower tour. I'm like, holy fuck, where the hell did that come from? Heroes Zen is another one. Beyond the Realms of Death. Decent ballad, not my favorite. Favorite will be next album, actually. But yeah, number 3, Stained Class. Took me a while to warm up to this one, but here we are, number 3 actually, Stained Class. Number 2. So again, it all came down to that when I bought that Metalworks album. So number 2, I am putting Sin After Sin. There is not a bad song on this. Now, apparently there's an issue with the line, not the liner notes, but the track listing. So forgive me if I got this wrong here. So Sinner, great song. Love the song. Diamonds and Rust, another great cover. Not as good as Green Malishi, but probably second. Starbreaker is a good one. So you want to know my favorite ballad from Judas Priest? Last Rose of Summer. I was like, where the hell did that come from? Like, all this time, you know, I only had the Metalworks. This was not on that. And I buy this album, not expecting a lot. Last Rose of Summer. Do 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 do. Great song. I'm sorry, I love that song. It's probably it is my favorite ballad by Judas Priest. Let Us Pray / Call for the Priest. That's the song that apparently was written wrong in the album, but it's the one that's got that little Halloween riff. Well, so I guess Halloween has that little Let Us Pray, Call for the Priest riff. You know what I mean? Those little Halloween riffs there. You know what I'm talking about there. But this was 1977, yeah. Produced by Roger Glover, by the way. If you want a good documentary, it's only available on VHS. I bought that at the time. But Metalworks, the VHS documentary, is a great one by Judas Priest too. I have to go check if actually it's available on... It must be available on DVD now. Or Blu-ray or whatever. Not just VHS. Because that was a really... I loved that documentary. That was a good one. Here Come the Tears. Another great slow ballad-ish song. Dissident Aggressor. I was told by my friend Pascal when I first discovered Priest with that Metalworks greatest hits. I'm like, Slayer did that song. I'm like, really? So, yeah, my least favorite, maybe Raw Deal. It's okay. But number 2, Sin After Sin, it's one of those albums you're not expecting a lot, and then when this comes out, you're like, holy shit. But Last Rose of Summer, I'm like, wow, I love that song. Great job, Priest, on that one. And my favorite Priest album, Defenders of the Faith. There's not a dud. There's one which is like, yeah. But Free Will Burning is a great borderline speed metal song, if not a speed metal song. Jawbreaker, I love that one. Rock Hard, Ride Free is a great one. The Sentinel. Eat Me Alive. Now that you know that Rob Halford's gay, what do you think he was talking about now? Eat Me Alive. Some heads are going to roll as the one I'm like, yeah. Night Comes Down is good. Heavy Duty. And Defenders of the Faith is actually a very good closer. But my favorite Priest song, boom, boom, boom. In the dead of night, love bites. I always loved how he did that. I'm like, anyway, cheers to that one. I didn't like, so, you know when you're listening to TV back in the 80s and not knowing about surround sound and all that crap? Love Bites didn't sound that great. But then you buy Metalworks. No, actually, you know what? This wasn't, Love Bites wasn't on Metalworks. I remember this now. And I bought this, and I'm like, and I hear Love Bites remastered, and I was like, man, that song is fucking amazing. I love Bites. Way better than the Def Leppard version, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Love Bites is a great song. I love the structure. I love everything about it. There's nothing I don't like about it. To me, it could have been a 10-minute song with the same riff over and over. I love the song that much. It's probably my favorite Priest song, I would say. So anyway, there is my Judas Priest album ranking. I know there are a few surprises out there, but I should have eaten something. I went off work and I'm like, I gotta do my episode. And I knew it was going to be, 33 minutes is not bad. I was expecting maybe a little longer there. But anyway, this is my Judas Priest ranking episode. I make no apologies for my ranking. It's my tastes, not yours. But seriously, guys, if you want to chime in, go ahead there. I love the comments. On the Badlands episode, holy crap, was there a lot of cool comments. What I did love about that. I did love that. So yeah, I love the discussion for that. Discussions like that. So anyway, on that note, that is it for me for tonight, for today, whenever you're watching this here. So this glass was half full when I first started this. I'm not drunk, guys. I actually rewatched that episode where I was drunk. Because I came back from band practice, hadn't eaten, took 2 drinks, then this drink while doing an episode. I was like, and I watched it the day after. I was like, oh my God, Dan. I'm not drunk at all right now, but I'm just, I will go have to eat something. But yeah, this glass was half full. So I was like, depends on the episode, you know. Sometimes you want to put it high or like. If I know I'm going to talk about the best albums from, I don't know, someone who has 2 albums, I'll put it here. But if someone has 18 albums, I'll put it here just in case, you know. But you know when you're talking so long there, you're going to be like, okay, anyway, I'm fucking yapping. I'm not saying anything. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, once again, please tell your friends and click and like and subscribe. And I'm talking to you here. And we will see you next episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Thank you. Bye-bye.